On the Indonesian island of Sumatra lies the smallest species of the world's largest cat, the Sumatran tiger. Being critically endangered for over a decade, there are less than 400 individuals left in the wild. From the 20th century, only 6 of the 9 subspecies of tigers remain, seeing the extinction of the Bali and Javan tiger. This iconic and charismatic species is severely under threat as habitat loss from the palm oil industry and illegal wildlife trade lay waste to their population. This presentation will explore the significance of Sumatran tigers and the threats they face. We will investigate the palm oil industry, illegal wildlife trade, and how these can be curbed towards sustainable practices to protect the Sumatran tigers. As an apex predator, tigers play a vital role in maintaining balance in their ecosystem. To see them vanish from the wild could lead to a cascading collapse in the food chain and later their environment. A tiger's home range can span across 25,000 hectares. However, they currently reside in less than 7% of their historical habitat. Deforestation and the illegal wildlife trade contribute to the tiger's demise in Sumatra. Places like Taronga Zoo display unique exhibits where you can observe and learn more about Sumatran tigers, and which companies are committed to supplying products sourced from sustainable palm oil. So what is palm oil? Well, it's most commonly known as vegetable oil, specifically from the African oil palm trees. It grows best in tropical climates where it's hot and has access to lots of rain. Since conditions in Indonesia and Malaysia are perfect for the palm tree, they produce 87% of the world's palm oil supply. It is the most used consumable oil in the world, and Australia alone imports approximately 130,000 tonnes of palm oil every year. Palm oil is widely used as an ingredient in many products ranging from food, toiletries, cosmetics, and rising in the biofuel industry. It's in around 50% of products sold in supermarkets in Australia, and remains popular due to its long shelf life, price, and oil production compared to other crops. Is palm oil really sustainable? Land clearing in Indonesia and Malaysia enforce little regulation, which has left a devastating impact on forests. 60,000 square kilometres of Indonesian forest has been removed between 2000 and 2012. Researchers from the University of Minnesota have tracked and recorded palm oil plantations across Indonesia from 2001 to 2015. In this map, they indicate how little verified sustainable plantations are represented. Not only does this deforestation contribute to climate change, but it leads to the extinction of many other species. Another problem is consumers are often not aware that they're purchasing products containing palm oil from illegally logged areas. Products containing palm oil are labelled as vegetable oil. Companies like Woolworths list palm oil on products to allow consumers to know what they're buying and support sustainable plantations. Sustainability sourced palm oil only makes up 12% of the industry. It is still questionable how sustainable these plantations could be, as little legislation and enforcement are placed on companies. $6 billion is earned each year in Indonesia from palm oil. The Malaysian government has pushed back legislation to set mandatory labels on products containing palm oil, defending the trade as it provides jobs to 500,000 people and contributes to nearly 8% of Malaysia's GDP.
Harapan saya ke depan itu ya, sebagai petugas di Taman Nasional itu, yang paling penting harapan saya itu bagaimana pemerintah Indonesia atau kalau bisa dibantu dengan pemerintah yang lain itu dijagalah kawasan lestari, kawasan hutan kita itu.
The illegal wildlife trade is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Tigers are poached and farmed for their body parts to be used in traditional Eastern medicine. Born and farmed in parts of Asia, cubs are taken from their mother and used in animal encounters for tourists. Once these cubs are too big for animal encounters, they are sent to farms to then produce more cubs and then killed for their body parts. Poaching throughout Indonesia is increasingly profitable as fewer tigers are available. Indigenous and local people often kill in retaliation to tiger attacks and conflicts with farmers. Wildlife photographer Steve Winter has worked to protect tigers with several organisations. When asked about how to reduce human-tiger conflict, he explains that simple practices like fencing and putting away livestock at night has led villagers to keep both their animals and tigers alive.
Listen, you stop hunting, you're going to make more money if we can stop the tiger coming into your village.
Winter explains that offering jobs to locals to protect tigers instead of poaching them is a more sustainable approach, as tigers are more valuable alive through tourism and the environment.
Use hunters and loggers and teach them how to be guards. And here they are.
Recent efforts in conservation may bring hope for the species. One study shows the potential for population increase in Bukit Barisan National Park. Camera traps from the wildcat conservationists at Panthera captured a healthy number of mature tigers and an ideal breeding ratio of males to females. This map displays the coverage of Sumatran tiger habitat. The bottom left corner details a variety of forests present across the island. Here we can see 3 regions in Sumatra displayed, including Bukit Barisan National Park. Camera traps from the study are indicated by the yellow dots, allowing researchers to capture how present tigers are in these areas and record individuals as they move across their environment. This study also helps scientists and park rangers to document illegal activity in the park that threaten tigers and their prey, including illegal park entry and snare traps. Tiger populations are often difficult to measure, as the solitary predators remain hidden in the dense forests. Methods in measuring populations range differently across parks, and studies used are often incomparable, creating many inaccuracies. Studies like these provide information that can be repeated to ensure reliability and accuracy in measuring and monitoring tiger populations. These can then be further analysed to put forth effective methods in conserving these big cats. To help ensure the protection of the species, you can take action. Make sure to read product labelling carefully and purchase products labelled with sustainable palm oil. Don't purchase products containing tiger parts or participate in cub petting encounters. Support organisations that place pressure on governments to better regulate deforestation and poaching laws, and share information about the plight of tigers to raise awareness.